Selling 1 million of anything is reason to celebrate. For Michelin, selling 1 million wide-base single tires was especially rewarding since the tire was unique to the industry at the time of its launch in 2000. Michelin recently held a celebration at its Greenville, South Carolina headquarters to mark the production of its 1 millionth X1 wide-base tire. After that, it was off to the company's Lawrence, South Carolina proving grounds for some demonstrations on what exactly has contributed to the tire's success. The X1 is all about rolling resistance, or lack thereof. In an effective visual demonstration of rolling resistance, Michelin put two identically spec'd Freightliner Cascadias head-to-head. One was fitted with X1s and the other with traditional duals. The trucks were driven on a 3-mile course and then kicked into neutral at the same location and at the same speed. I rode along in the truck with X1s, and as you can see, we left the tractor trailer on duals in our dust. The truck with X1s rolled 14% further than the truck on duals thanks to having less rolling resistance. Field engineer Ty Cobb explains why that's significant.
What that means for fuel economy is you're seeing this truck does not have as much friction on the road. So rolling further, it means it takes less energy to turn the tire. Less energy to turn the tire means it's going to save fuel. That energy stays in the fuel tank.
Next, it was off to the wet track to compare the handling characteristics of the X1 to traditional duals. Before setting out on duals, I was briefed on what to expect.
So we're in the reference, we're in the truck with the duals. So this is the kind of the industry standard. What we're going to do is I'm going to enter the track. I'm going to continue to accelerate until we lose adhesion. And when that happens, pay attention to how fast it happens. So does the truck slowly go into oversteer, or does it snap and oversteer? And do I need to countersteer and let off the gas to make it recover, or does it just recover on its own? And then you'll be able to compare how the dual tire performs to the X1.
Having survived that little expedition, it was time to ride along in a similar truck on X1 rubber. Would this truck handle any differently?
It's not a huge difference. The biggest difference to me is the way it breaks away.
Okay.
The X1, which we're running, the XDN2 X1, when it breaks away, it's so progressive, it's real smooth, so it just kind of gently takes you out.
Okay.
Whereas the dual setup, you can always feel it moving back and forth. It's just kind of a abrupt feel.
Okay.
And with the X1, when it starts, it's just very gentle. And all you got to do is just drive it. Then it's going to get sideways. They'll all get sideways.
Yeah.
So you want to maintain some controllability. So it takes very little inputs at the steering wheel to maintain that controllability.
Make no mistake, you can still lose control of a truck on singles, but the truck on X1s was noticeably easier to regain control of. The X1 has been a popular product for Michelin, thanks largely to its low rolling resistance and its excellent handling characteristics. With sales of the tire up 50% year to date, Michelin officials promise it won't be another decade before they're back celebrating number 2 million. For Transportation Matters, this has been James Menzies.